I think we wrote the book because we felt that things that had happened to us might be instructive or helpful for other people to hear, both what had happened and some of the things we'd learned through it. I think the particular case in our case was children with special needs with regressive autism, so or autism that goes backwards for the children in question. And I think we felt, though, that this was not just something that was true for people who had special needs, but something which was true for people who have anything happen to them that means that the life they'd always anticipated can't possibly happen. So their hopes or their expectations or their dreams about who they and their family were going to be had been suddenly changed because of, I mean, it happens for all kinds of reasons, a diagnosis of something, a disability, a bereavement, a marital breakup, all sorts of things that make people's lives completely reconfigure. And often coping with that and adjusting to the new reality is something people find very difficult. And I think we realized that if we wrote a book about it now, while it was still quite raw and quite present for us, that it might be something that was helpful for people who were processing that sort of thing themselves, even if the circumstances in which they were facing were completely different. And so our hope is that it would actually help people think, how do you redefine your sense of what your future is going to be and the kinds of people you are, and yet cling to God and learn how to pray and worship and think about your spiritual life in a new way given your new circumstances, but without losing hold of your joy and your spiritual life. And I think for us, we thought that our story might help other people do that in their own situations. And so that's really why we wrote the book.